If you've been following along, you know about the Spira prophecy that I had last year. Well, the prophecy is a week away from being fulfilled. 6 days. Okay, so let's talk about what has happened in between that time that I was shown the prophecy, and let's go through it. And if you don't know about the Spira prophecy, you can go find my video on my page, and you can go listen to the vision I had. So I caught these orbs, okay, these beautiful orbs. All right, look at all, this one right here, it's like a light pink, like a magenta. Then you have the cosmic egg here, okay, the angelic orb. Then you have this blue, Archangel Michael, right? Look at it, it's like implanting, it's like the sperm and the egg, right? This is the Immaculate Conception. This is the seeding of the new Eve consciousness that's coming online. The one that the prophecy told me that was coming true. Now, after I experienced this, okay, this happened after the full moon, December 4th. So after I have experienced this, that was embodied and implanted into me as the vessel, my consciousness at that time. So the Immaculate Conception happened, and then the embodiment happened, okay? So the Immaculate Conception, and then now the Christ or the divine energy is now embodied in the vessel, in the womb, right? In the water, in the consciousness, which is us, in the womb. So one of the portal gates I go to and I open, this showed up at one of my spots, okay? This showed up the day after I had this dream, okay? So I'm gonna tell you the dream and I'll tell you what this, yeah. So in the dream I just had recently, okay, in this dream, I was looking out of the window and I saw a huge cloud and storms forming, and a huge tornado was created, and it was started to move really fast and ripping through everything and coming straight towards us. So I ran out really fast. Somehow I knew I hid a little baby, a newborn baby, in this vehicle, in a car, in a truck. So I ran over there, opened the door, and the little baby was right there, and it was crying, and it was like it looked like a pinky, you know, like a real, like those things you feed to the mice, or I mean those tiny mice that you feed to the snakes, you know, or like a little preemie baby, right? And it had dark hair, and it was like shaped like it was just, it's still in the womb almost, you know, like, yeah, it was crazy. Anyway, so I grabbed it, and it was so cold, and I looked up and I saw that tornado now turned into a big black mass, and it had like masks and faces all over it. They were like triangular shaped, and they had red glowing eyes. I knew it was something not good, something evil, and it was coming for that little baby. So I grabbed that little baby, and my dog was there that had already died, yeah, you know, and she was dead. And I was like, oh no, and she was on her back with her legs up, and I was like, oh God. And I was like, I don't have time to like grieve this right now. I gotta go, you know, to gotta check this little baby, gotta run. So at that moment, then my dog like unfroze and took off with us, right? And so that's what I remembered. And then the next day, this showed up at one of my portals. And to me, this looks like the nativity scene. This looks like the little manger, the hut where, you know, the Christ was said to have been born. Now, before I found that at my portal spot, my mom found this, okay? And it says, you know, I met Santa, and it says, I made a nice list. And on the back of the coin, it says believe, and it has 13 stars. So, and it says Merry Christmas, okay, on the back. So also, my mom found that, and then that little manger thing was built, and then I had that dream of that little baby, and then that divine image show up to me in the water, and then that Immaculate Conception. And then this is all happening 6 days before I go to Bali, which is shown to me in a vision I had with one of my teachers of going to a temple there. I'm gonna go way back because last year, that guy, Chris Bledsoe, he found an orb, right? And this is an enhanced version they created because they could see there was stuff written inside the orb. So there's a couple of theories, you know, someone shows a date, you know, 3/20, okay? The strange thing about this date in this orb here, okay, the day that I'm arriving is the spring equinox and is also 3/20. So And then orbs, you know, this is representative of the womb and, you know, consciousness. So, you guys, if you have been following along, we are about to achieve and fulfill the spiral prophecy. This has not been fulfilled since Lemuria has and Atlantis fell. It's been a very long time. And we are actually, you can see the graph, hold on. Now you can see on the graph here, we had a new pattern start showing up too, okay? And now it's showing up again here. So those are all different, those are like collapsing timelines, reality strands. This to me looks like the new grid that's coming online, okay? The seeding of the new Eve, a seeding of a new consciousness before the fall. Anyways, who knows what's gonna be revealed in Bali? So, you guys, are you gonna help protect this little baby? This new life, this new beginning that's about to be seeded in 6 days. I hope you're ready. Beautiful, beautiful things are coming. You just gotta believe. And hopefully my experience and my story, okay, of these unbelievable things, these miracles and unexplainable things that are happening, okay? I've never read the Bible ever, but things in the Bible are actually coming true. Now, I've also had visions, okay, of a burning bush, and this is a while back when I was in a drum class. That was before all of this as well. But that was my first experience with that, and I saw the burning bush, and it became the burning bush. And then it just was a ripple effect after that. Can't lose faith now, and we must believe. And it's okay, don't be scared.